Okay, so attempt number 2. This time looks a lot better. I will still double check and make sure I am live. But yes, looks like we're live and looks like we're good to go. Double audio also seems good enough. I'm actually going to double check and make sure it's actually good. Testing, 1, 2, 3. The audio doesn't seem that loud, so I am going to increase the wow, I can't even think straight right now. I locked the audio, so I have to unlock it. Turn it up a little bit. Right now, the problem is my headphones should automatically reset to work at whatever level they need to. So these headphones, I don't need to change anything. So let's go with that for now. Let's lock it here. Let's do one more test. Testing, 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1, testing. Much better. That is so amazing. Okay, so Chloe here doing a quick stream. I haven't streamed in a while. I'm going to start streaming again very soon. It seems like the most efficient way to try and educate the small, growing community of interns that we have for Browns Avenue Consulting. So this, though, is for Marma J DAO. They're doing a VRM project for Marma J Chan. I could showcase a bit more about that later, but for now I just want to jump into it. So we're planning on doing, 1 second, let me pull it up, 4 different videos potentially, 3 for sure, minimum. The first one's going to be how to set up a new account using near.org/signup. So I'll show that right now. Using FastAuth on mobile, and then how to set up a boss profile. The second one will be how to get started with Marma J Gaming, specifically Crypto Heroes. The third video will be how to engage with the NDC and upcoming elections. And the fourth video will be how to participate on EasyPoll. Now, before I get started, just to be clear, I will be giving template ideas for these videos. So these videos are meant to be maybe 3 to 5 minutes long maximum. So they can be cut up into smaller bite-sized videos later, with the idea of maybe doing 15 to 30 second snippets shared on socials. Hopefully that's clear. The YouTube video will be 3 to 5 minutes, but the idea is to cut up into smaller snippets. Now, to get an example of what we're talking about, let's show the latest test. And sadly, I think I turned off my audio. So I have a Dropbox file, I guess, that I can try opening up. This probably might be the most reasonable. Let's see what happens when we open this bad boy up. Can we just open it and play?
Hi, I'm Marma J.
Okay, so maybe you guys can hear
here
this.
to tell you about Marma J Foundation. Marma J Foundation is a non-profit organization that uses Web3 technology to support social good initiatives.
Oh, nice, you can
in the
hear it.
Web3
I love
space.
having another place to test.
Our goal is to spread love
It's a pretty long
and positivity by
example,
developing
but
and
you could see in this example how
managing
someone is able
projects
to be Marma J
that
Chan
support
in
the
virtual
open
reality
web
and
ecosystem.
test out, using their hands, using their
We do
voice,
this by
and sharing about
creating
different
and supporting
projects. So that should be relatively straightforward and simple. You could almost imagine what you're watching right now with Marma J Chan in the bottom corner or something like that, explaining all of it instead of me. So you could imagine, as I'm showing the screen, there's a script with someone being like, "This is Marma J Chan. She is the mascot for the Marma J Foundation, yada, yada, yada." So, for example, maybe Earnest, you have to do some screen recording in the background that Nicole would talk over with Marma J Chan in the corner. Or maybe you can tell me to do it. Like, you could say, "Hey, Chloe, do you mind recording Ref Finance this part for 30 seconds so that Nicole can screen over it?" So we can actually get some production done and actually put the pieces together. But anyways, the point is, the first one's a bit difficult to show on mobile, so I'll show it here on desktop first. So when you want to create a new account, you'll go to near.org/signup, and then you could put your email in, and it'll help you pick a username based on that email. So let's try info@marmaj.org. I don't think we've done this before, but info as an account is taken. So it tries to automatically do info. We'll try something else. So when we do this as an actual guide or a script, we should just say, hey everyone, you can go to near.org/signup. We can even have a QR code maybe. You could have Marma J Chan pointing to a QR code on the screen. That takes you to this page. I know Bianca can make QR codes on Canva or whatever else. And then we can, you do info 21819. Info 21819.near is available. So whatever is chosen will be able to be selected. I'll hit continue, and there you go. Verify your email. So you have to go to your email account now and verify this is actually you to be able to claim this account. Now, if you're on mobile, you do get a bit of a different experience using fast auth, and that is, and I might be able to showcase some of that currently, but we'll see. Sorry, let me open up the other one and go to all of our wonderful, actually I'll do it in a different page, so I'm not opening up all of our Marma J Foundation emails on stream. Okay, so I have this email here now. It says, we received a request to sign into Near onboarding using this email address. If you want to sign in with this account, click this link. If you do not request it, ignore it. So some sort of basic checking to make sure it's actually you, right? You could have used a fake email or someone else's email, so some basic checking. And then, so this is for fast auth using multi-party computation to be able to create a free account for you. So it wants my email again for confirmation. So info@marmaj.org. Let's see how it works. Verifying my email, creating account. Let's reject this notice. And once it's done, we should have a new Near account that we are able to use for free with the boss. Let's see how that works. So this says limited functionality. To access all account features, try using a browser that supports passkeys. So I've actually never tested this out, some of this functionality. I already have an account on Near, but to be able to sign this transaction, you need some Near in your account. So I think they do meta transactions for you anyways. So let's try this. Hello world, and it's Grammarly is available in my posting. That's awesome. So I have a brand new account, info21819.near. I made it on near.org.signup. I'm going to post hello world, and we'll see if this works. If it does work, awesome. Easy guide, easy script to write. If it doesn't work, then we need to talk about being on mobile and other things. But it seems like it worked. It seems like I was able to post into the real world on the blockchain, right from the account I just made, which is awesome. And so let's try something a bit different. Let's see how much we can do with this account. So edit profile. And so we want users coming into this ecosystem. We want them to understand that they can easily, Marma J Chan should show them, hey everyone, as you come into the ecosystem and you join the Marma J community, feel free to make a name, a profile for yourself. So just like when you come onto Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or any other X or whatever else, usually the first step is creating a profile. So let's do info@marmaj, right? There you go. Upload an image. Now, I do think that some images might not work to be uploaded for free, so I'm going to try one transaction first with just some text. So, for example, just, Marma J. Oops, there you go. What's my Twitter? We'll keep all of this empty. Maybe just marmaj.org for fun, just to show that you can put in a link and it will go to a real place. Telegram, GitHub, all this stuff we can leave blank for now. About excited to have Marma J Chan showing like a So there you go. Excited to have Marma J educating the world on Web3. That is the eventual goal. That is what we are working on here. And let's try saving our profile. So as you can see here, what's happening is it's saving this data, right? It has the Marma J tag, and it has a website here under the link tree, a basic description, and a basic name. This should be able to be saved because, again, we were able to post. So you would assume we'd be able to write some basic information to our account. And let's see if it worked. Let's view our profile. And awesome. This is our about. This is our little website we can go to and see the Marma J Foundation. So in our script, we can start talking about that. Hey, after you make your free account, you can post, say what's going on in your day, spread some love and positivity maybe. So Marma J Chan can be like, hey, spread some love, tell someone, have a great day or whatever else. And then you can change your profile. Now, one last time, we are going to try and add an image. So let's try and do, I cannot remember which one worked. Was it this one? I'm terrible at memory. Nope. Did I just do the same one twice? Oh, PNG sounds correct. Doing the PNG version. Nope. What did I do? Back? I don't think it was the JPEG. Let's see. This one looks weird. Not weird, but okay, it was the JPEG the whole time. And then I made a small little thing, but I think I made it on my. Let's see. Okay, that looks ugly. What about this? I want it just to look somewhat reasonable for now. This is just a test. This is just for fun. There you go. Sure. Let's see if we're able to save. This just gets loaded to an IPFS hash. So you would assume, again, we would be able to load the IPFS hash. But let's see. Let's view profile in a new tab because it might have already happened. And it did. So with a free account, info at Marma J, info 21819 that I just created, we are able to do all of this stuff for free. Now let's have a little more fun. So let's type Marma J Gaming, because the next step is explaining to someone how do you get started in Marma J Gaming and how do you have some fun. So you can go to the search bar, you can type in MJG, you can type finding Marma J Gaming. Now again, Ernest, as you watch this is a great showcase of what needs to be updated. So in this DAO page, the actual page, right, the profile page for marmajgaming.near, which you have access to, marmajgaming.near, the about section, right, should probably have some markdown, including some of the games, right? That would probably be pretty helpful. If I'm a new person that's just coming to this page, I know Sherwall's working on this as well. I know Shamar is working on this as well, so you can discuss with them. But that should definitely be happening. We also have some links here. So, this link, marmaj.org/gaming, being our main link, I think we should update that. So when we update the profile for marmajgaming.near, I think the main link should be the HTTPS. That already comes in, so you don't have to add it, but marmajgaming.near.social. In a lot of places, you do need to add the HTTPS in front of the the link in using Markdown and such. But anyways, we should put this link here, and we should also have links to each of the components, in my opinion, here, if that makes sense. So Pixel Party component, Crypto Hero, Pixel Pets component, Crypto Heroes component, Changing Tax component, and then the main component with all of them, marmajgaming.near.social would go here. But so hopefully that's pretty clear. You could also do the search bar and just do Marma J Gaming and search components, and you will find here, it's a few of them actually, but this is the one we're looking for, and this pulls up the same thing I was just talking about. Well, if you actually open it. So this is the same component actually in the page, and this is the component just on its own on Near Social. So again, component on near.org, just searching for it, and component on Near Social if I type in marmajgaming.near.social. But let's just assume someone searched for it in the search bar or clicked it here. The first game is Pixel Party. Again, we have some bugs here. If you click this, open link in new tab, it'll be about blank. We just need to add the href. We have an intern working on that now. So thank you, Daniel, for that bug find. For all the games, you can either play them now, play them on testnet, look at the wiki, so like the information for how to play it, or you can or you can collect an NFT that has like a guide attached, a video guide attached. Yeah, just to kind of support the games. So in our guide, we can talk about Pixel Pets. In my opinion, I would skip over Pixel Party. I would just explain what it was quickly. There is like a guide right here that you can. Let me make this page a bit smaller, so it's easier to see. So when you're doing guides over this, you can kind of just click through the entire wiki right here. It's pretty much all written out on this page now, right? Who made Pixel Pets and all the information about how to start playing. Sorry, Pixel Party. Same with Pixel Pets. You can go through the entire wiki really here. So Jay, a wonderful developer, wonderful intern from Back Inc., did work on this widget and adding the carousel to all of the pages. I think it was okay. Was it Shamar who did the first carousel, or was it Jay? I think it might have been Jay. I'm not good at remembering. We have Crypto Heroes as well, which is where I would start telling people to start playing. So again, Marma J Chan can be in this bottom right-hand corner, explaining, come to the, search Marma J Gaming with a widget. Hopefully you can click it directly from the page, in my opinion, would be simpler. Scroll down to Crypto Heroes, read through some of the information, and then once you feel comfortable, click Play Now. Because people already have an account. Now the one issue, right, so if I open this in a new tab, I'll show you the issue that's going to happen here, or they can play on testnet and see if the game seems interesting to them. So let's try both of these for now. Now, both of these flows do not need to be in the video that gets put up by Nicole. Again, these videos are meant to be 3 to 5 minutes long, but still, if we log in to the mainnet one, and what did I make my... Oh, that's a bit weird. So I was logged in here, info at Marma J, but what did it log in with? Let me check my email. I have no clue how it expects. Let's move it over here. Me to log back into things. Maybe you can only log into the boss. Maybe you can't log into anything else. Which is an even bigger reason why we need to allow people to interact with these games on boss. Okay, so I'm actually not sure. I don't think you can log in with your fast off. That is so interesting / exciting / for this guide, it's going to be completely different. So making a new account and getting started on boss, setting up your profile, will have to be a completely different flow for now than... Okay, this is very interesting. I'm also on the wrong tab to be showcasing all this stuff. So I'm very interested by this because this is so confusing for me. Sorry. I'm going to go to a new tab just to showcase this step. Right? So normally what you would do is you'd come here and you'd be logged in with a Near account, right? I'm not even sure how I would log in to info at... Anyways, I'm not even going to try that for now. But when you get down here, it'll start showing your stats. So this is kind of the part we want to start showing, which is quite difficult, in my opinion, to coincide with the first guide, because they don't really connect, which I forgot and I realize now. So you can make an account, you can post on Boss, you can set up a profile, but it seems like you can only interact on Boss.
Projects that promote education, healthcare, and...
Sorry, 1 second. So because of that, we can show a dashboard of the user, but the user will not be able to play the games, if that makes sense. So what I would like to have us try and do is add buttons to actually play the games on here over the next, very shortly. Hopefully Jay can work on that very quickly. I might just start working on that very quickly as well, because seems like a blocker, maybe even to this video. But again, if not, that's so interesting. Okay, you can't use the fast auth account. You could only use it here. But wait, I just made a fast auth account. It's here. Okay, no, this doesn't make sense. Let's try something a little simpler. Sorry, I'm streaming, but still. If I'm on near.org and I sign out of this wonderful account I just did, please sign in, and I sign back in, it's got to give me... it's literally saying just use info@marmaj.org to sign in. Every time? Oh, that's so interesting. Sorry, I am going to go over here quickly. So it's just literally email login. I didn't even realize that fully. Link expired. Wait a sec. Oh no, this is the link. Verifying account, recovering account, network response was not okay. Okay, let's try this again. This is a good test to see if we should even use this at all. This flow at all. This is making an account was very straightforward, but using it again has been less straightforward. Let's see. Okay, 0 minutes ago. Click here. Let's see. It says verifying email, recovering account. It's trying redirecting to app. Okay. So it seems like you can use the boss. I think we should still use this in our flow for getting a new account and logging in. Marma J Chan. So sorry, this has been a long time talking about one video, but this is I think why it was important to help you with the script for each video. What I would say though is that Marma J Chan should explain the security implications, saying that the account is only as secure as your email account, and that for now you should keep it as being a low value account. Okay, so let's done with that. And maybe I'll skip. The next one was how to engage with the NDC in upcoming elections. I'm going to skip there because that's still on BOSS, and what I was talking about previously was not as much on BOSS. And so I'll try and see if I can get there from here. So if you go to app.neardc.org, you will get to, I spelled that wrong for sure, app.neardc. I felt it wrong as I was doing it. You'll be brought to, oh gosh, this wonderful page. Weird. Oh, because it's its own gateway, and only near.org can use that gateway, so you have to find it here. Oh god. Components. This is a lot. We need to make this simpler for people. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to have QR codes for everything. So NDC Home is the one that I think I'm looking for. Let me close a bunch of these things, and we are still logged in as info@marmaj.near. The problem here is that you won't be able to get I am human through this fast auth system, and you won't be able to participate in most easy poll now that I'm looking at it. So with easy poll, you'll be able to see the polls. You're not a verified human. You will not be able to verify as a human because that's not on BOSS, right? You got to connect your wallet, which you can't do, from my understanding. You can do some public polls, right? So NDC trusts and trustees power ended 4 days ago. Someone made that poll. Near ecosystem pulse check. We can answer this one probably. You have to be verified as a human in it as well. That needs to be like a toggle, right? Like all polls that aren't this one we could have done, and this one's closed. So for this one, that was the last guide, how to participate in Easy Poll. What I think we should do is, oh, that's annoying. It's not even letting me make a poll without verifying as human. Ugh, that's such an annoying, like, small thing, because it's not like a real issue. You can still make a poll if you're not. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna go to the tech working group, because this is actually like causing issues right now. So I'm putting basically a feature request. I'll put it on my screen just so I'm not like talking to nobody. But feature request, allow non-IMH faith-fair users to create polls. Toggle for. We want to toggle for, what is it? Like, for all public polls, we want polls that we can actually respond in. So a toggle for polls a user can actually respond. Okay, so I put the feature request in. There's probably a better place to do that, but that's that for now. Okay, so lots of issues here, I guess, with these videos, making them actually simple. I think the only simple one so far was just getting onto Boss, making an account, following some DAOs so we could show that, like search for Marma J, and you can like find Marma J Gaming DAO, and you can like, this is Marma J DAO, I don't know how I found this one instead, but still you can follow it, and so forth. So, not much yet. That's a lot. I'll try and fix it so that people can interact. So that's a pretty big blocker. I am gonna work on that one. Okay. The next one, sorry, was still the engaging with the NDC elections. I think I already opened this, but let's open it again. The problem here is that, so you can't actually, you can look at the nomination page, but you can't self-nominate without OG. You can't like or do anything else unless you're verified as human, and you can't verify as human under this fast auth account. How to participate in Easy Poll. So we can do that. So I think so I'm gonna just make a quick note here. So the first video will be setting up a account on near.org/signup. Okay. That'll include like putting your email in, selecting an account name, going to your inbox, clicking that link, and making sure your account's working by saying hello world or spreading some love. Simple. The next video will be setting up Boss profile. So with that, we talked about finding a profile photo, finding a background cover image. There's a preview for that, and you can use Markdown, a description about yourself, some links, so people can know who you are. So that's the second one, setting up your Boss profile. I'm thinking the third one is just going to be to keep it really simple, fun things to do on Boss. So, following people and DAOs, following different accounts, easy polls. I think we test it out. Like if we test it out right now, I'm already here. We might as well. Okay, so is this the right thing I'm logging into? I think so. Let's make a quick poll, and then let's see if we can reply to it, because that'll be the last test, and then we can get 3 full videos in, and I think we can keep it at 3 for now, and then hope to have more gaming flows later. But honestly, for now, that gaming flow would be the 4th hopeful video, but I'm not even sure that'll work. So now that I'm verified, I can create a poll. Poll would be, actually, we don't have to do that. Actually, we could do test, .com. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. HTTPS. There you go. What do you mean? Okay, perfect. Started a week ago, ends a week from now, and it's not official. Next. Ooh, that sneeze. First question. Test. Description. Test. Answer required. Sure, just for fun. Opinions. Scale. Let's do a text answer so we can actually input some data. Save draft. So now that we're saving the draft on Chloe.near, or Chloe.near is saving it. We'll get a link under our polls, which I think is great. We don't have to actually showcase it to everyone. Go to our drafts. It's a wonderful test draft. Copy the link and take us back here. Where did I put the page? Let's just see. If I go to this link here, I'm not verified. I should be able to respond and say, I think that I should be able to send data here, even though my account has no near in it, and I just made it for free today. So Marma J Chan could be showing a test poll that's already available, and in my opinion, this poll should be coming from, you know, marmaj.near, or, I mean, that would be difficult because marmaj.near is a ledger controlled account, but marmajchan.near should be able to giving control to someone, and then that way we could do that. So let's see how that works. So again, this is saving data directly to the boss, so it should work. The one issue with Marma J gaming interactions is you're not saving data directly to the boss, from my understanding. You're actually interacting on chain. I'm not sure it'll allow that. But let's, yeah, you have to like add near tokens to your, oh yeah. We gotta use Keepom for that. Anyways, view results. Awesome. You could see that this person has interacted with EasyPoll. So those 3 do work. Fun things to do on Boss. We can follow accounts. We can do easy polls. There is other things that might work. Minsta might work. I wish I could open it in a new, there you go. What else might work? Jenna Drop might work. Let's check these out. So Jenna Drop allows you to mint an NFT. So hello world, testing fast auth minting, right? Upload an image. We could do the JPEG one, that should work, and we could mint it, right? So it should. This is in a Jenna Drop contract. We are calling NFT mint. It's costing us 0.01 near, which should not work. We don't have 0.01 near in our account, so this is the problem that we would have with Marma J Gaming. Let's see if we can mint. Now I would assume that would not work in any shape, way, or form. I didn't get an error message or anything. I got nothing, so I'm gonna try one more time. And let's go to our profile maybe. Let's see our Explorer and see if anything happened. I don't think anything happened there. Delegate action. Okay, so we can delegate actions to social.near. That makes sense. And this was the action. That makes sense. But all the deposits are 0 so far. Well, interesting. 1034. So yeah, none of those went through at all. Nothing happened for those. But there's other things we can do. So let's see if this works. This might also not work. Take a photo. Oh gosh, this isn't. Sorry for testing on your thing. So this time it's using a proxy contract. So this is Lewis, who did some amazingness and is so cool. So I don't even know how to like explain how cool this is. So for gaming, we could do this, and basically we would pay for the transaction. Let's say if this user, I don't know, I can't think of a good example, but usually you use an SBT to say if this user has an SBT from somewhere, they can, do a free account. But usually we could say, they can only call, let's see, the only methods this account could call, let's say, so the account is info21819.near, and we would say the only function they could call for crypto heroes would be like unlock character and like enter dungeon, let's say. We could have, how many times they can call those functions, each account, and, that might be a pretty cool way of doing it. But anyways, we'll confirm, and this one should maybe work. Maybe. Let's refresh this to see if we got a new transaction. And we did not. So sad. I thought that one would have worked. I really did think we would have been able to, maybe because of the T-gas, like how much gas it takes, but with the proxy in between, I thought that would work. Okay, there's other things that should work. I think. Components. There's a few different ones here. Not sure which one's the most well used. Oh, I think the first one by Microchip. 75 days. So people forked it, but I think the original is, Microchip once again. And this, this you can play. Oh my gosh. Oh no, maybe it broke. Maybe it broke over time. Oh, the whoosh sound no longer exists, so maybe I have to remove it. Let's see if we can do this. Can I fork this? Can I Control F, find whoosh? Can I just take it out? And then it's not anywhere else, so can I save this version? Commented out whoosh. Because if I can do this, that's good enough. If I can fork components, save them, and share them with friends, that is the fun thing to do. So following, easy pulls, fork, and share. Like that, hopefully, is what we can use as our 3 videos. The gaming one sounds a lot more complicated the more I think about it. So it seems like I was able to save that. It seems like I'm able to publish, right? There's no T-gas needed, none of that extra. It's just interacting with the boss directly. Now let's view. How do you open component? Failed to fetch, hit. Okay, so all the sounds aren't working. Okay, but let's, or just whoosh and hit. Let's try this again. Publish. Sorry. I just want to see if we can actually get something like this work. But it seems like we can get it working. The actual saving, the opening of the component. What? Okay, that's weird. I'm just going to take them all off. I find it very weird that it showed like, whoops. Why do I feel like they're not commented out like this? Why is the color not changing? This is so weird. Anyways. Yeah, anyways. I think it's commented out. I feel like I'm just doing it wrong though. Like, normally... Maybe I should just remove them, but let's see if I should just remove them. Ugh. So taking all of it away just removed everything. Because you need... I'm not sure what the difference in our code is. Let's see. If I let all of it go, it loads. Wait, now nothing will load. Okay, that's just weird. Come on. This one. Okay. This is when you go back to the original and... Okay, maybe the whole thing's just not working. Let's see if someone else did fix it. Okay. Components. C6 results. Let's see if the newest person, not me of course, fixed it. Nope. Seems like something from kaboom.js.com. The sounds may be stopping it from working. I still don't get why my version stopped working. All I did was take out the sounds, which should have been no big deal. Source. Wait. Oh yeah, so people are trying to test it out, still couldn't get it to work. Develop. I'm just kind of having fun looking now, so none of this is very helpful for anyone else, probably. Okay. Let's see, because I am actually quite confused by this. Maybe it's easiest... See, my assumption would be, yeah, if you don't have these things like bean jump, bean whatever, it won't work. And if you have play whoosh everywhere, it's not going to work. So, if you take out the... You need the sprite, obviously. Sorry, that was silly. Oops. I thought I was just taking out sounds. So you need the sprite. You can take out all the score, all that stuff for the sounds, but then it'll probably break because, yeah, the code still has mention of all that stuff. Ugh. So I'm gonna have to... See, this is where using an actual IDE would be better. Oh, I didn't save it. Duh. So apparently I have to save it each time. No, just... I'm confused, actually. I might have to spend more time with this later. I feel like you should still show me the bean. Even if... And to start the game, I should probably change this and be like, when you start, it should only start after you click the spacebar, but... Okay, so I got it to work without an error, but now, once I hit the spacebar, maybe because you can't get scores now? No. So pipe open, gravity, you have a bean, looks like that. When the bean gets updated, it does this. Okay, so this is why. Let's take out that. When you click, so you can click or press a button. When you touch anything, it also whooshes. Okay, on collide with the pipe. Play hit. We don't care about that. Okay, I'll just keep this for now. Who cares? That's good enough. Publish. I'm going to keep saving different versions. It's a pain in my butt. And I'm going to stop soon because this is fun and all, but not really the point. Okay, so I got it to work. So you can save. Okay, so apparently I'm just, yeah, who knows what I broke with it, but I also got it to work. So obviously I was close enough to hit or something, or I don't know what happened there. I really don't. Like, I don't have, like, I don't care enough, I think. Oh yeah, so you, because, okay. Sorry, now I'm just having fun. Shoot, I already saved a new version of this. Okay, so now we still have stuff about score and scoring, and if you lose, you go get your score. So if you lose, you get your score. So you have to have. Wait, why do I care about the sound for score though? Load sound score. I don't think the sound is going to work for score. Let's see. I forget what I'm trying to do. Initial score, Flappy Boss dot score is your score. So there's an actual score thing. Then there's a sound score. I don't know why we have both. Let me take away one of them. If bean position goes past the ceiling, you lose, and then shout the score. You get some random pipes. If you collide with a pipe, you lose and you get your score. There you go, add score. Where is the add score? I have never looked at this code so closely before, so so this is the losing scene where it shows what your score is with the text. New score is greater than initial score, set that. I think when we add score, where else are we adding score? Must be somewhere else. Here, there's an issue when we add score. So if position is greater than beam and it was false, you add the score. But it's breaking there, and I don't really feel like debugging it. But the simplest thing I'll try doing is doing that and publishing it, which I don't think will work, to be fair, as like the simplest solution to, if sounds aren't working, and I probably have to just debug the actual so got it to work, still won't load the sounds, but there is an issue with the score updating. The simplest thing I would do, now I'm just having fun trying to debug. On update, I would maybe just remove this entire function, right? Like, do we really care? So let score equals 0, and then we have this function of being like, if you pass the pipe, update it, but maybe you need that for generating a new pipe. No, where is it? Loop spawn pipe. So where's spawn pipe? Function spawn pipe. And so that only happens, you only spawn the pipe on that update when you add a score. So you only spawn a new pipe when you add a score, so you have to add a score. That makes sense. You can't generate all the pipes at one time. So for some reason, the score is not updating. So obviously there's a score issue here. Function, add score. So this whole thing has an issue. Wait, is that all one? No, this is the function for add score. So on update. Let's see. Is this the only update? update with data, and when there's an update. So interesting. Bean on update. So it seems like you can get an update from passing the pipe. So this is the one that seems to be broken. When you get an update from passing the pipe and p passed equals false. Okay, so if you pass the pipe, sorry, if the beam position is greater, the pipe is not past the beam, if you haven't passed the beam, then add a score. Then set it back to pipe passed. I don't know why I'm looking through this code so much. It doesn't really matter. Pipe passed. Now I'll look for that again. Okay, so P passed. Where's the next one? So when you add a new pipe, you set P pass to be false. So something, add kaboom, beam position on collide. Yeah, there's some general error with like the score updating, and I don't think I'm going to spend too much longer trying to fix it, sadly. But you can try and fix and edit and update your own code and showcase widgets. So, for example, the Flappy Boss that I have here. Oh, so you can still use it and jump, you just can't get a score. The score is not updating. Like, that's... Come on. Like, I'd like to see the score updating anyways. P definition X plus. Call the add score function. The add score function, score plus plus, should put it to 1. Score label text. And then you play with that new score. So play. That's the only place it shows it. Okay, I gotta stop trying to fix this. This is what happens with me. I sit here for hours trying to fix one small thing. But I streamed for way too long, 52 minutes, but hopefully, Ernest, this was helpful. Again, just to clarify, the first video will be setting up an account on near.org.signup, like I did with info at Marma J, the info 2181.near account, showcasing, you know, how to put your email address in, how to verify and log in. Even if you log out, how do you log back in and make sure you're logged in? And then how do you write a small message to make sure it's working properly? The next one is setting up your boss profile, so the full thing. So you want to have your full profile set up with, again, the hello world message from the beginning. You want to set up maybe a website or a Twitter or, you know, TikTok, whatever you kind of have to share. Maybe some tags, an image, and some background. As well, we will talk about some fun things to do on Boss. So the next one for fun things to do is you can follow some people, right? So you can start seeing who you're following. It might be fun to follow some gaming projects or, you know, some community projects as well. And we might be able to do one thing, so shard dog.nrc. Let's, oh, that's not going to work. It's not the right one anyway, but it's not going to work with login to shard dog. Interesting. So you could really only do things on Boss with this account. What else? I think those 3 videos are going to be it for now. And just let me know if you have any issues or comments or questions. But yeah, and I'll probably start streaming pretty often from now on, moving forward. But thank you.